In a world overflowing with smart devices, instant communication, and technological convenience, we often forget how much we rely on modern tech. From the moment our phone alarms wake us up, to checking emails on our laptops, or heating food in a microwave, technology is woven into every minute of our lives. But what happens when you strip all that away? Can modern humans truly adapt without the digital crutches we've come to depend on? More importantly, can we tap into something deeper, the ingenuity and sheer resourcefulness that defines Filipino culture, even without our gadgets? Today, I'm embarking on an extreme challenge. For the next 24 hours, I will attempt to live without any modern technology. That means no smartphone, no laptop, no electric stove, no refrigerator, no running water from a tap, no electric lights, and absolutely no internet. I'll be spending this time in a rural part of the Philippines, aiming to rely solely on traditional Filipino methods, the knowledge passed down through generations, and my own wits. This isn't just about surviving without Wi-Fi. It's about experiencing a simpler, more connected way of life, and discovering the true meaning of discard, that uniquely Filipino ability to make do with what you have. My starting point is a small, traditional nipa hut, far from the nearest town. It's early morning, the sun just barely peeking over the rice paddies, and the first challenge already looms: waking up without an alarm. Luckily, the roosters here are better than any smartphone. My basic provisions include some raw rice, dried fish, fresh vegetables from a local market earlier, and essential tools like a palyak or clay pot, a pugon or traditional wood-fired stove, and a tabo for personal hygiene. No matches, by the way. Fire will be made the old-fashioned way. This is going to be tough, but I'm ready to embrace the spirit of adaptation. The first task is breakfast. To cook the rice, I need fire. This involves gathering dry wood and leaves, then using a fire starter kit, a piece of flint and steel, or perhaps even friction if I get desperate. The air is humid, which makes finding perfectly dry tinder a small challenge. After about 15 minutes of careful gathering and preparation, I begin striking the flint. Sparks fly, eventually catching onto the dried coconut husk. Slowly, carefully, a small flame emerges, coaxed into a bigger blaze. The satisfaction is immense. It reminds me how easily we take heat for granted. With a fire now roaring gently in the pugon, I can start cooking the rice in the palyak. No rice cooker here, no measuring cups. It's all by feel, by eye, a skill that every rural Filipino cook masters early on. While the rice cooks, the next step is fresh water. There's no faucet here. My water source is a manual well pump a short walk away. This means physical labor. Pumping water by hand is an exercise in itself, and I quickly realize how much effort goes into simply getting water for drinking, cooking, and washing. It's not just a quick turn of a tap. It's a rhythmic, full-body motion, and the water that emerges feels incredibly precious. I fill several large containers, ensuring I have enough for the day. This simple act highlights the immense privilege of modern plumbing and water filtration systems we often ignore. After a basic breakfast of perfectly cooked rice and grilled dried fish over the open fire, it's time to tackle hygiene. No electric showers, no fancy soaps. This involves using the water from the well, a tabo or dipper, and natural soap. Bathing becomes a ritual, not a quick necessity. It's a moment to connect with the environment, to feel the cool water on your skin without the constant hum of machines. Even simple tasks like washing clothes will be done by hand, scrubbing them on a washboard, just as it was done for centuries. This truly grounds you in the effort required for basic cleanliness. The biggest challenge, I anticipate, will be information and communication. There's no internet for checking the weather, no phone for contacting anyone, no radio for news. I'm relying entirely on observation and local knowledge. If I need to know something, I'll have to ask a neighbor if there are any nearby, or simply observe nature's cues. The silence without the constant notifications is almost deafening at first, then strangely peaceful. I find myself listening more intently to the sounds of nature, the rustling leaves, the chirping birds, the distant crow of a rooster. For lunch, I plan to forage for some edible plants in the nearby area. This is where local knowledge, if I had it, would be invaluable. Without a guide, I'm being extra cautious, sticking to common, easily identifiable greens like kangkong water spinach, which grows abundantly in watery areas. Preparing these vegetables involves simple chopping with a gulak, a traditional Filipino knife. Cooking again on the pugon, using the remaining embers from breakfast. The meal is simple, fresh, and deeply satisfying, especially knowing every step of its preparation was done by hand. As the afternoon wears on, I realize the immense amount of time that modern technology frees up. Without a phone for entertainment, I find myself observing, thinking, and feeling more connected to my surroundings. I notice the intricate patterns of the nipa roof, the way the wind moves through the bamboo, the slow rhythm of the day. There's a profound sense of slowness, a forced mindfulness that is completely absent in my usual fast-paced, tech-driven life. The biggest surprise is the mental shift. Without external stimulation, my mind starts to wander, to plan, to observe. It's a different kind of brain activity, less about processing incoming information and more about internal reflection and problem-solving in a tangible way. The sheer ingenuity of traditional Filipino tools and methods becomes apparent. The palayok cooks rice perfectly, creating a delicious crispy layer at the bottom. The pugon efficiently uses wood for multiple cooking tasks. These are not primitive. They are incredibly effective and sustainable designs born out of centuries of trial and error. As evening approaches, the challenge of lighting becomes paramount. No light bulbs, no flashlights. My only option is to create a traditional oil lamp using coconut oil and a wick. The light is dim, casting long shadows, but it is enough. This stark contrast makes me appreciate the abundance of light in our modern homes. Dinner will be another simple meal, perhaps more grilled fish and the last of the cooked rice. The challenge isn't about hunger, it's about the constant effort required to meet basic needs without automation. The final hours of this 24-hour challenge are spent under the stars, away from any light pollution. Without a phone, I can truly appreciate the vastness of the night sky. It's a moment of profound reflection on what progress truly means. Has technology truly enriched our lives, or has it just replaced one set of challenges with another, more subtle set? This experiment is not an argument against technology, but a powerful reminder of our inherent capabilities. It's a testament to the fact that humans, particularly Filipinos, possess an incredible ability to adapt, innovate, and thrive even when stripped of every modern convenience. The spirit of Descartes isn't about having the best tools, it's about making the best of any tools, or even no tools at all. As the sun rises again, marking the end of my 24 hours, a deep sense of accomplishment washes over me. I've made fire, cooked, sourced water, cleaned, and managed my day without any tech. This experience has been humbling, challenging, and incredibly eye-opening. It proved that resourcefulness isn't a lost art. It's a dormant skill waiting to be reawakened. The Filipino spirit of making do, of finding a way despite limitations, is not just a cultural trait. It's a universal human strength that we often forget we possess. This challenge has fundamentally shifted my perspective on what it means to be truly resourceful. Thank you for joining me on this journey.